Okay, so it's 4:30 in the morning. I'm late for work, as usual. And my friend Jennifer is driving me to work because she's a kind soul. Yeah, so I got up and hit the snooze button like 15 times, and I'm extremely exhausted. I didn't go to sleep till like 11:30. Yeah, and on my way to work until 8:30, and then after that, uh, my friend Chris is picking me up from work to take me to class, and then after class, I have like a 2.5 hour break, and then I go to my second job. My name is Amber. This is my friend Jennifer. We've been friends since the 6th grade. Now both of us are striving to better ourselves and climb out of the hole of debt and poverty after a winding road and several wrong turns. I am a single mother of one who heavily depends on my family for support. She's a separated mother of two seeking financial independence from her estranged husband. Our stories are different, yet our goal is the same. I have finished working my shift. It was a little rough this morning because I forgot my wrist splint because when I got in the accident, I sprained my wrist, and it hurts a little bit, but it's fine. I'll make it. Um, I'm on my way to class right now through the courtesy of one Chris Garrison. He's been a humongous help. If it weren't for him, then I would not be able to go to class or go to work or do anything. So at my Starbucks job, I work usually about 21 to 23 hours a week, but this week I only have 18 hours, which kind of sucks because last week I missed 2 days because of my accident. So my check from Starbucks is going to be terrible. But I will deal with it. At least I have the income from the second job to kind of cushion that just a little bit. So yesterday I get the news that my second job has filled their schedule for the spring semester already, and that they don't need me. The manager did come to me and say, "Hey, what's your schedule like?" And I was like, "I'm not sure yet," because I really wasn't. Um, I have a hold on my account that won't allow me to register, and it's really holding things back. And I'm afraid that if I don't try to get them to remove it, then I'm not going to be able to get into the classes. Since I know some of the teachers that are teaching, I might be able to like say, "Hey, I've had some registration issues. Could you let me in the class?" Hopefully, but it's a medical hold for immunizations. But here's the catch: the immunizations altogether, there's three. The immunizations altogether cost about $200 to $250. I don't have that. Without my insurance, it was almost $300. With my insurance, it's about $250. So that's holding up my registration, which was holding up me being able to tell my second job what my schedule was going to be like.
I'm working at a Chevron gas station. I open the store up every morning, Monday to Friday, 5 a.m. I count inventory and do the grocery order. And when it comes in the next day, I put everything up, check the order in. When the other trucks that we get come in, I check all of them in. I make sure that shifts are covered. If someone calls out and we have no one else, I am the one that covers everything. I'm basically the manager of the store without the title or the pay. I get paid $9.75 an hour to do the job of about 3 people. I work anywhere from 40 to 60 hours a week, depending on, call outs and such. And as far as benefits go, they're non existent. I was diagnosed about 4 or 5 years ago with bipolar disorder. I was on medication while I had insurance through the military, but when he got back, it was no longer active, and I have not been able to get any good insurance or any at all, and have since not been able to be medicated the way I should be. So, on top of financial stresses and living situation stresses, now I have the instability of my mental state, trying to cope with that every day and, try to keep my mood swings under control, which is not. I just recently found out about being able to go to the mental health clinic offered by Shelby County, and I'm looking into doing that to see if they can at least give me a head start on getting back on medication of some sort to get this balanced out and, help a little bit with the stress. We are on our way to the mental health clinic that we talked about before to see what I can do about getting back on my meds or getting them changed or whatever they deem necessary. But, you got to take one step in the right direction to get that going. So what better day than this dreary, rainy day than to go to the mental health clinic and try to get happy. I at least hope to get an appointment set up with a doctor soon to try to at least get back on some kind of medication or figure out some kind of help to get my moods balanced and straightened out so that I can at least take that off my list of things that stress me out. Got progress done. The therapist I saw did a lot of diagnosing and re-diagnosing of what had started out, what I got from the doctors years ago. Thanks to having no insurance, when I come back for the open assessment, it's going to cost me $200. But after that, they do a graduated scale based on income. So hopefully my crappy job will help in that area.
I'm on my way to work. I recently got sat down by my manager and told that me being late because I have to wait on rides is getting old. It is frustrating because it's like I'm not trying to miss work on purpose or be late on purpose. It's just since I'm depending on the kindness of my friends who don't have to, give me rides to work of me, I'm kind of at their mercy. But the thing that's keeping me at Starbucks is insurance, because if I quit this job and then go get another, that's another 90 days I have to wait for more insurance. Or I can go through Obamacare, which is great, but Obamacare is expensive and confusing. I'm not quite sure how to get the subsidies that you're supposed to get if you can't afford your insurance. Nor have I had the time to look into it properly. So that's the struggle of working a minimum wage job. At the end of the day, everything Jennifer and I do is for our kids. It's been a long and winding road for the both of us, filled with hardship and disappointment. We've made some bad choices and took some wrong turns. I'm still struggling to finish school so that I can get a better job to properly provide for my son and lift some burden off of my mom. Jennifer is still working towards being able to afford her divorce and getting access to the proper health care that she needs. We will both climb out of this hole together.